Lynette Ox here for Tac SHAC Tactical TV. I'm here with Paul.
Hi viewers, hi Lynette.
Sorry we didn't have a show last week because it was chaos at HuntEx. It was absolute chaos. We actually couldn't do it from there.
Yeah, there was just absolutely no way of doing it at HuntEx. By Friday afternoon it was busy. Saturday was a zoo.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It was a good HuntEx this year.
It was a good HuntEx, and yeah. So, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
It's
any case, okay. So basic introduction to handguns. Our next one for ladies are on the 25th of May, 25th of May.
Yes.
At Cecil Payne Shooting Range in Roodepoort, or JMPD if you want to call it that. We've already got about 25 ladies registered, so we only have about 10 spaces left. We've got some awesome instructors there, so please come and join us for that day.
Yeah.
And then bullets and balls.
Yeah. So one of the big problems with every year with the ladies Top Shot event, we have stacks and stacks of sponsors. The sponsors just pile in, they throw stuff at us. The problem is they don't provide cash, so we're always a bit cash poor. And GOSA in the years gone by had to step in and pay a lot of the cash in, but now that Girls on Fire has been booted out of the nest, they have to sort themselves out. So we're so what they've done, which is quite innovative, is one of the Girls on Fire is Marie. Has experience with running golf days. She used to work, I think, at Ramsar Country Club. So they're doing a golf day. They're doing a charity golf event to raise money for the cash required for Top Shot.
Yeah. So we're going to do a four-baller. Well, four. Is it what that? I don't know anything about golf. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no.
But in any case,
I don't even have a golf racket.
So we are doing. We're asking for.
There's apparently 4 balls and.
Yeah, that's for the players.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So any case, but it's all there. If you play golf, have a look at it. It's also on all of our social media platforms.
There's great prizes.
Yeah, we're providing.
Tac SHAC is donating an AK. Tac SHAC Training is donating proficiency training. GOSA is donating a membership and a
motivation,
and GOSA Law is donating a motivation. So we're all getting in on the act.
So that is for the longest shot, or longest drive, something like that. I'm sorry, I sound like an absolute idiot. I am going to find out what happens. I'm actually going to be there at the day.
As Jeff Cooper said, a golf course is a shameless waste of a good shooting range.
In any case, we also have, I think Johnson's has already sponsored 2 of the holes, and they've provided prizes for the closest. They apparently have 4 and 4. So in any case, you have a morning and you have an afternoon holes, and then you have to closest to the
pin.
That's it. Closest to the pin. And
we're finding out all these new words.
So the closest to the pin, they are providing some awesome vouchers for that. So really lacquer prizes. Marie's husband is sponsoring boerewors rolls. We've already got about 8 of the 18 holes sponsored. That is between 3,000 and 4,000 rands per hole. So if you're interested in sponsoring a hole and entertaining people on the way.
If you want to serve alcohol on the hole, you apparently have to pay a 500 rand.
We have to pay
We have to pay 500 rand per hole corkage to the clubhouse.
So
yeah.
We'll see what happens, but I think it's going to be an absolute fun day. It's going to happen on the 13th of June, so it will give us some time before the event happens so that we can pay the bills.
Yep.
That needs to be paid.
Fantastic.
So that's basically that from our side.
And then most of this week has been a bit of, well, apart from the fact that Saturday was a public holiday, which nobody really noticed. Wednesday was also a public holiday. There's been, oh yes, sorry, I've got to mention, guys, I've got to mention. So that guy from Stellenbosch University, Lampkins, wrote some kind of a snivelling letter blaming guns for crime, etc., etc., etc. He's supposedly a senior lecturer in something or other. It doesn't really make much sense. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. But anyway, he got stuck into guns again. He's one of the Cape Town fellows of Gun Free South Africa. So you can expect what he was dribble. In any case, and he let go this week in the press. And Jonathan Deal came up and wrote a very good rejoinder, a very good counter argument, a very good right of reply. We'll publish Jonathan Deal's right of reply on our Facebook group. We're not going to bother with Guy Lamb's nonsense, because what's the point? We don't want to give him any more publicity than he's already got. But Jonathan Deal did a really good job. So big ups to Jonathan. Well done, dude. Yeah, then HuntEx. We were Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We haven't been to HuntEx, you guys will recall, since I think it was 2018.
Now, I've had all of these things come up on my my feed on Facebook. We ran the Sapper range there many years ago.
Yeah, when they started, we ran the shooting range, the pistol shooting range there. Then we had the SADPA. Then we manned the SADPA, South African Defensive Pistol Association stand there. And then when HuntEx was big stuff, and then we for 2 years GOSA had a stand at HuntEx, and then we discovered that it was just a
very expensive,
very expensive exercise. It was great to be out there, but I don't think we signed up 50 members. So it was not a good financial experiment for us. So we pulled out. We started doing our own thing with the firearms festivals, and then eventually with the ladies' Top Shot and stuff like that. We started getting involved with actual shooting events, which we think is a much better idea. However, post-COVID, we're in a bit of a... It's been difficult to get the people out there because of various reasons. In any case, but we went back to HuntEx, but we didn't pay to be on HuntEx this time. We had 3 mini stands, as it were. One, the Girls on Fire, had a very nice stand at Wildman.
You see, I got the influence. I'm even speaking Afrikaans over this weekend. It's not Wildman, Wildman, eh?
Wildman, yeah. So that was very nice. You guys had a great number of ladies turning out, and it was great. You shook a lot of hands. You met a lot of people.
I think we had 10 ladies on Saturday and 10 ladies on Sunday, which was flipping awesome.
Actually working on the stand,
Working on the stand, yeah.
So what we did from the GOSA and GOSA law perspective, Monty, Hannes, and Cynthia, with occasional visits by me, we moved stands between. In the mornings we were on the Spartan Arms stand in Hall 3. No, yeah. And then in the afternoons we moved the whole thing. It was like a pull-up and a couple of chairs. Moved it across to Euro Optics, and we were there in the afternoons, and that was great. We did a whole bunch of little videos and stuff like that, which we beamed out at the time, and we'll put those on now when we play out. But what also was interesting is that we were at the Euro Optics stand. We were diagonally opposite the CFR stand. And apart from the fact that everybody took great delight in taking photographs of the empty CFR stand, which they got for free on Friday, because apparently the colonels were away destroying firearms at a foundry somewhere. I mean, these guys are so tone deaf. I mean, really. Any case, but so they were busy destroying firearms. But on Sunday, Brigadier Sikakani, the head of the CFR, pitched up, and Monty and Cynthia ran across to introduce themselves to her.
And I think
Excuse
we've
me.
got a good relationship with him.
And what was interesting is there was a great hooting and much jubilation and hugging, and
So hopefully we'll get stuff done.
they've now apparently built a bridge with Sikakani, who seemed quite excited to meet specifically Cynthia.
Our law person, yeah.
So that's interesting.
That's good for GOSA and for gun owners.
Good for gun owners. You know, these guys do have their hands around our throats,
And
we have to do whatever we can to forward to promote legal gun ownership using the CFR, because that's the law. Anyway, so we'll play out with the with some clips.
One last thing in terms of HuntEx as well is I wrote an article for Caxton, so about the Girls on Fire at HuntEx. So watch out in your local papers, there might be something coming up.
So anyway, also we have to thank Wildman, and we have to thank Spartan Arms, and we have to thank Optics for hosting us. Great up, guys.
Thank you very much,
good
guys.
Good thing, guys. Well done.
Okay, we'll play out with both GOSA clips and some Girls on Fire clips. I didn't even added some Girls on Fire clips.
Oh, good for you.
Okay, which you haven't seen. Okay.
Guys, have a great weekend.
Cheers, have a good one.
Hi, I'm Sabina. And I'm Marika, and we're at the Wildman stand for Girls on Fire. Hashtag, this girl's got my things. Hi, my name is Belinda. I'm the Girls on Fire stand at HuntEx, and I'm a I'm Candice, and I'm Marika, and we're at the Wildman stand for Girls on Fire. And hashtag, this girl's got my six.
Hi everybody, my name is Michelle van der Merwe and I'm at the Wildman stand for Girls on Fire. Hashtag, I'm every woman.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm the chairman of GOSA. Please come and visit us at HuntEx. We're on the Spartan Arms stand, and we're on the Euro Optics stand in the afternoons.
I'm Monique, GOSA director. Hashtag GOSA has my six.
My name is Lynette Oxley. I'm from GOSA Girls on Fire. Hashtag victim no longer and hashtag GOSA has my six.
GOSA has my six.
Hashtag, GOSA has my six.
Hashtag GOSA has my six.
Hashtag GOSA has my six. Okay. GOSA has my six. Hashtag GOSA has my six.
Hashtag GOSA has my six.
Hashtag GOSA has my six.
GOSA has my six.